Savava, Premananda, Sanganga, Pranam, Sindhavadustri, our Paramahara, Kamashan, Everyday, Nitya Pratishtha, Vishnu Pachish, Bhakti, Narayan, Swami, Garu, Guru, Varga, Vaishnavas, Vaishnavis. I didn't know that today is the appearance day. Today is the Bhakti Tithi of Sri Gopal Bhatta Gosvami. So by mercy of the Vaishnavas, they're reminding us of this day. And so our Sri Gopal Bhatta Gosvami, we know, is one of the 6 Goswamis. There are the eternal associates of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Our 6 Goswamis, they were entrusted by our Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with mission to rediscover those lost places in Braj. After Krishna Lila, then all these holy pastime places of Radha Krishna are becoming or they became unmanifest. No one knows where Radhapur, Shyamakur, Vrindavan. So, by mercy of the Goswamis, they have actually re-established or have made it known to the world where are these holy places. Of course, previous to them there was Lokanath Das Goswami, Bhugarva Goswami, but our 6 Goswamis, they were the main personalities. So one, they have re-established all these holy tirthas. Then they've also established this worshipable deities. So our Rupa Goswami has offered this robe, Sri Govinda Dev. Then there is Radha Damodar, also manifested by Rupa Goswami, is entrusted to Arjiva Goswami. So with Gopal Bhatta Goswami, he has this very beautiful deity now here in Vrindavan. It's Radha Raman. I'm sure we all know this. Actually, when Mahaprabhu, he traveled, let me just continue, I keep jumping up. There's actually 4 missions, so I just mentioned 2. The holy places, this established deities that they've written, these literatures on Bhakti, and for they establish for the devotees all the important Vaishnava rules and regulations, etiquette. So, with Sri Gopal Bhatta Goswami, the first time he met Mahaprabhu, actually he was a little kid. When Mahaprabhu went to South India, after he took sannyas, then we know that he stayed in Jagannath Puri, and later on he decided to go to South India. So when he went to South India, we know that he met Premananda. Then also when he went to Sri Rangam, then there he stayed in family of this Bhatta, this family of Sri Gopal Bhatta Goswami. They were a high caste, Brahmin family, and they're actually worshippers of Narayan, Lakshmi Narayan. And so when Mahaprabhu was there, it is said that he used to kind of make joke or tease them, how Lakshmi is not really chaste, he's attracted to Krishna, like that. And so then, of course, they later on they realized these moods of Mahaprabhu, and they were actually converted to become devotees of Krishna. So at that time when Mahaprabhu was staying for 6 months, 4 months in Chaturmasya, he was staying in their place, and this boy used to be used to be all the time with Mahaprabhu, like his shadow. When Mahaprabhu goes to the river Kaveri, what river? Kaveri. In Kaveri River, when Mahaprabhu goes there, then he is always there and bringing Mahaprabhu's cloth and his lota. So he's serving all the time Mahaprabhu and always there listening to Harikatha and Kirtan. So it is said that we always, it's one of the shlokas we always pray to Mahaprabhu. Sachiputraya Namastrikala Satyaya Jagannataya Sitacha Sapitraya Saputraya Sakalataya Te Namah. We're offering to like all the ones related to Mahaprabhu. And it says Mahaprabhu's Putra, like Mahaprabhu's like, son. So like who is this son? So it said like actually the devotees, the Vaishnavas have told us that it is Gopal Bhatta Gosvami actually is like one of Mahaprabhu's sons. They actually consider him three sons.
One Gopikarna Goswami, one Premananda, and one is Gopal Bhatta Goswami. Somebody said four sons. He was son of Mahaprabhu's son.
Raghunandan. So Raghunandan, Kavikarnapur, we know he's the one who sat Mahaprabhu's toes. Then Gopal Bhatta Goswami and other devotees they include Jiva Goswami. So they're considered like Mahaprabhu's like sons. And
like your son of
like son of the village.
Parakiya Rasa is not son. When you lost everything, son is selfish. But Parakiya Rasa, then problem comes. Guru is no Guru's son. So he is son of any others, but no problem. But Guru doesn't. Okay.
So then when later on when Mahaprabhu left, it is said that Mahaprabhu sent his white cloth and his bhairvas, like his sannyas veil. He actually sent to Gopal Bhatta Goswami. It's like he personally gave this gift, and it's like giving him sannyas. So I don't know if he was able to make Mahaprabhu in Puri. Not anymore.
We asked him. No. Nobody to come at Vrindavan. I am coming. I am meeting with you. You can come. Nobody coming. Asarja Sitin Prema no more people. Nobody going. Their mood is changing. Mahaprabhu giving special mood for Gopal Bhatta Goswami. This is special. This Parakiya mood and Gopi Bhav. This is not Mahaprabhu giving anybody. Nobody is giving. Only Gopal Bhatta Goswami Gopi. Special. The Goswami Prabhu giving Upasikkha, Sanatana Sikkha, Bhakti Rasa, and Samandha Gyan, Avidya, Prayojan Tattva giving Gopal Bhatta Goswami. Radharaman, Prayojan. Govinda Gopinath, Madanmohan, they are present. We can Radharaman. Samandha, Avidya, Prayojan present. Therefore, Gopal Bhatta Goswami is portrayed no here and there, Vrindavan. Like your Guru Maharaj, saying all time, Vrindavan. No Mathura, no other way, no Puri, no Navadvip, Vrindavan. Prayojanatma. Parakiya Raser hoy Praditya Udlas. Parakiya is not present anywhere, only Brajamuni. Braja more Vrindavan. Like Ishwar Gosai Jabe, Pradikoyan Vas, Radha Krishna Nitya Korila Prakash. Radha Krishna Lila Bhaktajan is before gone, but they are now manifesting. How much they are powerful.
As God he said, he has not, as following Mahaprabhu's instruction, he only directly went to Vrindavan. He didn't have his association in Puri like the other Goswamis, like Raghunandan Goswami Rupa Goswami also was in Puri for some time. They were not there for a long time though, they were just there and they met Mahaprabhu for some time. But for Gopal Bhatta Goswami, he was sent here directly to Vrindavan. Now we know, I actually forgot how he got this shalagram. He had this shalagram shilas when he went to Gandaki river.
Nepal, Gandaki, from there, wedding place. There he found it. First he is saying, okay, shalagram is here appears, is come my near. First one came, next another one came. First one Damodar Sila, next one is Radhika. There is two Sila. One is Radharaman, another one Radharaman. There other one is Sain, crown Sain.
How many are this shalagram? There's how many?
Two.
Only two.
But there are many, every day, thousand is appears.
But again,
So when he is waiting for down water, then coming in. Automatic coming. And you catching, then you will. Anyone coming, this is the Govinda, Madhav, Damodar, Narayan, Nisingha. This is example, this testing of going, who is coming my here and sitting. Last time come Damodar, after come Radharaman. But here is came, then he both are Radharaman.
so he got this shalagram shilas from Gandaki river, and then when he came here to Vrindavan, he was worshipping this shilas. Here, I'm sure you've been to his samadhi, and in that area, the samadhi is just nearby, also the Radharaman temple. So before Radharaman was not manifest as you see now, the deity of Radharaman. It was just one of the shalagram shilas he had. But then later on, it is said that he desired to be able to engage more personal service to his Shila, to Krishna, and give more chance also for the people to have very nice personal service. So then in one night, he discovered that his Shila became this very beautiful form, like small deity of Krishna. Now, if you look, the Radharaman deity is actually like full like shalagram, and it's very intricate. Actually, like even you can see his teeth. Like if you look closely, you can see his teeth. So like really very beautiful. And our Guru Bharat is telling us that this Radharaman is embodiment of the three deities, Govinda, Madan Mohan, Gopinath, and Sri Govinda Dev. I forgot exactly like which is which, like the feet is
Head, waist and chest. And face is 3% combined.
So then in this temple we see that there is actually, when Sri Janavata Purani came to Vrindavan, we know that she arranged that there will always be Radharani with all the deities. But we see that in Radharaman there's actually no Radha there. They put a crown beside Radharaman, and that symbolizes the presence of Sarup Shakti, Shrimati Radhika. But we don't see like the deity of Shrimati Radhika. And I've heard from the Vaishnava that said that actually this deity of Radharaman is none different from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself. And therefore he's like combined deity of Radha and Krishna there. Then also during the terror, the harassment of like the Muslims when they attacked like Vrindavan, and all the deities were transferred to Jayapur. Only Radharaman like remained in Vrindavan. Even Vrindadevi was brought like away from Vrindavan, but she did not continue further. She stayed in Kamyavan. And all the others, Govinda Dev, Damodar, Madan Mohan, they were all brought to Jaipur, where there was this like good protection from the Vaishnava kings. But Radharaman, he stayed here. So, and if you go visit the temple now, you can see like the atmosphere in Radharaman is not really like that of like a big temple. It's like a home. It's like a house, and like Brijbasis like mood, and you can see how all the ones taking care of Radharaman are following all nicely his puja according to our Gopal Bhatta Goswami's like guidelines. Our Gopal Bhatta Goswami, he has actually, aside from establishing Radharaman, as I mentioned before, Goswamis were given the task by Mahaprabhu to provide some literatures like on Bhakti and also for rules and regulation. So Gopal Bhatta Goswami, he has compiled this book, which is like a guidelines for the Vaishnavas in following, like how to follow brats and how to follow certain pujas. So he has established this book. Hari Bhakti Vilas. Satya Sarjika.
Everything Gopal Bhatta Krishna is collecting.
Satsanga also.
He is collecting, and he is very unique of Indian Vaishnava. He is giving Jiva Goswami. Respecting, first giving Sanatana Goswami giving Jiva Goswami. Then Jiva Goswami Sandarbha making 6 parts. Tattva, Paramatma, Bhagavat, Krishna, Priti, Krishna Bhakti Priti. 6 parts making. Before one Sandarbha.
So there was only one Sandarbha before from Gopal Bhatta Goswami. Then he gave it to Jiva Goswami, and Jiva Goswami expanded it with
his collection. He is giving Sanatana Goswami's name. And Satyasar Dipika, Sanskar Dipika, this is his writing, but they hiding. They cannot printing. Goswami Thakur printing. They say this is not Gopal Bhatta Goswami. But Gopal Bhatta's own name, nothing is writing. I mean, nothing like myself. I am now anything doing. I say this is not mine. This is Roshi. This is Gopal property. Any other property, no mine. Why? I know this is not mine. Why I will be king? Gopal property. Mine is king. Then how can I tell him this is my property? So Gopal Bhatta Goswami for Mahaprabhu giving me order. You do this, everything. But he said this is not mine. Collection. But this is not my property. Shastra has. Mahaprabhu said anything writing giving Shastra evidence. So this is not Gopal Bhatta Goswami, not my own. Then how can printing, how can publishing, how can doing? Then respecting Sanatana Goswami. Okay, Sanatana Goswami name. Okay? And Jiva Goswami's name. Right. Vaishnava gaining of himself. They cannot like own popularity. And keep business no life. They have to collecting and giving own name. I am editor, I am writer, I am publisher. This is not true. Vasudev never writing my own name. Sukadeva Goswami never writing own name. But Guru Varga, who are writing own name, they remembering him and respecting, and then they are getting some benefit. Therefore they sometimes writing own name. Otherwise, people how can offering respect to obeisances? Therefore they are very kind, therefore giving a name. This is their kindness. So everybody is not kind. How can we bless? Like I am writing my name. Now people are remembering me day and night. I cannot be sleeping, not resting, not doing bhajan. They are crying, then I am crying. They are enjoying recreation, then I am running for recreation. Everything coming. You don't know Anantigari. Anantigari giving on name, then they are not God near. There is where in books inside. And people is then praying, requesting, offering pranam, obeisances and this and then, and they are doing anything nonsense, all things you are suffering. I know this result, therefore I am scared. Very many problems. You don't know anything. Therefore, Goswamis are very clever. They respecting another. Rupa Goswami respecting Rupa Goswami. Rupa Goswami respecting Sanatana Goswami. Say he is my guru. He say he is my guru. Very clever. Gauda Pandit name anywhere are you finding? He has all parampara disciple, but we know nahi. Pakasar Pandit, Gopal Goswami, Dhanchandra Goswami, no nahi. Parampara is no nahi. Look, nothing. Therefore, Bhavatpur Acharya, they are not involved with anything. They cannot catch. Like sun, you cannot catch. You going and burning. Sun giving you light and heat, but you can't go in there. Same sadhu. Sadhu will be more than sun. Then possible. Otherwise, ordinary people, germs and worms like attracting and catching, and they destroying. Therefore, problem. Bhajan not easy thing. Bhajan is very strange, very hard. Therefore, you are looking, this is who is doing Premananda. You are doing Premananda. Then everybody Premananda chanting, remembering, offering. When you do bhajan then? They are already chanting and remembering you, offering a pranam, coming your near. You are doing you. When you serving God. Otherwise you are going, big weight with you going. How much carrying buggy? How many buggy you carrying? Engine has power, then keep buggy carrying these buggies. And no power then, there is carrying and stopping in you one place, no going more front of. Pulling, come my near, you are my property, acquiring them. Then problem comes. Therefore Madhyamadhikari has big problem. Uttamadhikari has first time problems, Prayaki. Second Madhyam, then also Uttamadhikari problem. Uttam, then in not involved, not touch, more than sun. You are doing nonsense, any business and work and remembering, you burning. Meaning not possible to you. Therefore, Mahabhagavata has no problem. Prabhu Thakur, anybody disciple offering pranam? You offering, any guru offering pranam on disciple? Now? Impossible. Give bless. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Prabhupada never giving. So Guru's post, Guru Acharya Lila, this is also learning necessary. You don't know, you are jumping ocean, then you are going. 10 to 20 people is catching in you, in ocean. How long you swimming? They are pulling down. Then fish and crocodile eating. They are waiting. They have to be careful, Baba. Goswami writing, wo शिष्य न करिबे, wo आडंबर उत्सव, feast, no need. Many things writing. First reading, learning, practicing. Now Bhagavata is very careful, very serious. All Goswami. Chalo. Special collection.
So we just heard from Prabhu, we just learned that many of the books like from we published by Jiva Goswami were actually all coming from him. Like we collect, we compile, then later on Jiva Goswami explained it more. We can see though that sometimes Goswamis they put their name, but they put it in a very hidden way. Like it's like a part of the song. Like sometimes they put at the end like the name, but it's like part of the song. It's not like necessarily putting like I wrote this. It's like, and it made it so also that when people they may try to steal it, but they cannot really steal it because it will change. They will have to change that part of the song, and it will change the whole mood. It will change the message of the song. So we can see this in Gita Govinda and also songs of the Goswami. So our Gopal Bhatta Goswami, we know when Srinivas, Shamananda and Narottam Thakur, they were all Shiksha disciples of Jiva Goswami, but one of them, who's the so One of them, Srinivasacharya, he's actually Diksha disciple of Sri Gopal Bhatta Goswami. And
he has one important disciple in Vrindavan, Gopal Bhatta Goswami, Bhikhari Vansha. Radha Vallabh, Bhikhari Vansha, his disciple. Was first one disciple. And this disciple gave me Diksha after giving him this from Mathura, near Mathura. And he, after he sending program to Saraswati Padma, his teaching, this all Tadaras Vanity, all books, Pujyapad, everything. After he is doing Bhakti against, rejecting, that time is coming no more disciple and Mathura for big cars. UP, Mathura wala any disciples, there is all time going on. They cannot follow any rule regulations. Take up chewing pan and taking up grains. Now they are also not following Ekadasi. Ekadasi they are being pleased. Gopal Bhatta Goswami rejecting and he is waiting and then jumping Jamuna and leaving suicide. That is there is big crash and against. Tilak same, like had been one black color sign. But they cannot follow Ekadasi. And they are telling that this Radha Siddhanidhi is Bhikhari Vansha, not Pradhan Saraswati. Many things. So this Vaishnavism is very serious things. No understand that Bhakti is not getting. Therefore, Gopal Goswami no more making disciple.
so his disciple, the very prominent disciple is Srinivasacharya. Actually, we can see the glories of the Guru by looking at the glory of the disciple also. So now, like sometimes we take for granted, like the glories of certain Vaishnavas. We know that they're glorious, but like how glorious we don't really have like really clear like idea. But see, we can see, like for example, Srinivasacharya. It is said that he was trained by Gopal Bhatta, like with Raganuga Bhajan, like Manasa Seva and everything. That his bhajan was like very powerful. It is said that like he would sometimes be absorbed and he's in his bhajan he's assisting the Radha and Krishna in like this holy lila. Then when he wakes up, like he's full of like colors, like as if he was actually there. And then we know the story when he was in somewhere in Bengal, like he was just like for 3 days already he was like he was just like in samadhi, and his wife already like panicked and like they don't know what to do because like he's not awake and he's not eating anymore, so like he has to eat, otherwise his body will be finished. And so they were calling everyone, and then they know like his disciple, what's his name? Like Ramachandra Kaviraj. Like maybe he can help. So then he called him. So when he was there, then he also like said no one should disturb us, and he also did his meditation. And we know the story. And then in that meditation, then he saw like there was this in Radha Kund or Yamuna. Radha and Krishna, they were in this pastimes, like this, they were taking bath, and then later on, they were dressing Shrimati Radhika, but the gopis, they were already aware that his or her nose ring, like they cannot find. So then they were looking for this nose ring. So in Krishna Lila, Gopal Bhatta Goswami is Guna Manjari. She's Guna Manjari. Some say Tulsi Manjari also. So Guna Manjari. So she was there and she was looking, and then she actually told her disciple, and that's Srinivasacharya, who is I forgot the Manjari name, and they were actually looking, and finally Ramachandra Kaviraj was there, and he also like assisted. And finally, like they saw that there was this like shiny thing just hiding on one petal of the lotus. And then they found it, and they were so happy immediately, just in time when Srimati Radhika was finished and just needed that particular ornament, and then they put it, and then they met with Shri Krishna. So, like Rupa Manjari, Lalita, they were so happy to this new Manjari. So like this, and then after that, when they were back in sense, then they were just embracing and they were so happy. Like you can imagine, like so that's how he was doing his bhajan, Srinivas Acharya. And we know this is mercy of his Gurudev, Gopal Bhatta Goswami. So then later on, when he actually came back to Vrindavan, the news, we know what happened when they lost all the books, but then it was like a blessing in disguise, because after that, even the king who arranged for the robbing or the stealing of these books, he also was converted to become like a Vaishnava king. And his whole village, his whole kingdom became Vaishnavas actually. So when he came back, they were very happy, he had very good preaching. So Gopal Bhatta Goswami actually wanted to give the whole Radharaman temple to Srinivas Acharya, but he said like you should continue your preaching, not no need to take this post. So that's why Srinivas Acharya is not taking charge of this Radharaman temple. So it was given to his another disciple, and now his family line is taking charge of this temple. So I don't know what else. So on his appearance day, we can actually, I cannot remember other regards, Vaishnavas can probably mention more, but we pray that he give us blessings, that like his son of Mahaprabhu, he is recipient of mercy of Mahaprabhu, and he can give all these blessings that one becomes really fully strong in performing bhajan to Radha and Krishna in this line, this Radhanuga line, Rupanuga line, then we can also become his recipient of his mercy. Hare Krishna.